Hey, what's going on, guys? This is James here, and welcome to round 9 of my IGP Manager 2021 World Championship, guys. And today we're heading towards the Interlagos circuit in Sao Paulo for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And after Germany, it was pretty good to get third and fourth place down. And hopefully, we're going to have a chance to win the Drivers' Championship and the Team Championship since the first season back then. So yeah, hopefully this race in Sao Paulo will do better for this one though. So, after 8 rounds completed though, we had a good one for this, because Sanchez was the winner of that race in Germany though. And Jack Robert had a terrible race here so far for this. But we're going to take a look at the Drivers' Championship right now and see who is doing leading this. So Jack Robert is still leading the championship at the moment. Had the Drivers' Sanchez only just 2 points behind after that race he won in Germany. Charlie Bottas is in third, but it's just 2 points for Brandon Martinez now. Walter Rasberg is in fifth, while Gasly is in sixth place by Megan Hamilton, and Benjamin Taylor in eighth place now. Ethan Livers is in ninth, and Costa Selena is in P10. That's the top 10 so far for this. In the team championship though, halfway race are leading by Steve Emmett, who overtook me now in the team's championship though. We're in third, Steve Spolia overtaking David Andrews there for fifth. Anthony Majors in sixth, and the Skidded Capella has got some points though. And we've got 3 drivers having scored some points yet, and we've got a new team that entered, and that is Vauxhall Racing entered for the first time though. Unai Gulletti from Norway is hopefully to plan for his first start in this race in Brazil, and hopefully he will do better for this after he missed the first 8 rounds of the championship though. So he's in for race 9 though, so that will be 22 cars then on the grid instead of the possible 20 we have in this one for this season though. So 20 cars for this one though, and let's see the practice time so far after that practice in Brazil. And we've got new Australia and World Quiz, so the Corvus and Motorsport are fighting back after the start in the first 8 races though. So on them waiting for Brandon Wood, and then making their progress too. Pierre Gasly in 5th, and our driver Charlie Bonney P3 in the moment though. We'll check out the qualification now so far. Wow. It is a new poster. It is now Emily Lidström, who took pole position ahead of her teammate Wallaquiz is in second place. So both Sweden's drivers are in first and second place. Charlie Bottas in third ahead of Pierre Gasly. Then it's Brown and then Wood. Megan Hamilton is then Benjamin Taylor 8th, and Jack Robert and a lot of drivers further down the field though. Yeah, they're completely going much better for those. Vauxhall got 17 and 18 though. Rasberg and Sanchez qualified 15 and 16 though. And we've got 2 new drivers who is going to replace Pascal Heifeld. We've got Nathan Thomas standing in for Pascal Heifeld then. And there will be another one, of course, Amy Wood. So Amy Wood and the other driver who are replacing these drivers at this team though. So unfortunately we lose this Pascal Heifeld, who is out of the Constructors' Championship, and we also lost Kevin McNara from this. So unfortunately that's a bad day for them to lead the championship, unfortunately. So Pascal Heifeld and for Kevin McNara have failed to come to the scene though. But what will happen in Germany, guys? Let's find out. And who's going to win the German Grand Prix, guys? So with Pascal Heifeld left the sport, let's see what will happen next in the next race in Brazil in Sao Paulo. Here we go then. Okay, so we got a new poster. It's Lidström on pole. Then it's her teammate Wallaquiz in second place though. Third is Charlie Bottas. Then it's fourth is Pierre Gasly. Then it's Brown and Benjamin Wood in 6th. Megan Hamilton in 7th ahead of Benjamin Taylor. Then it's Louis Evans, Claus, Jack Roberts in 11th. New drivers, Nathan Thomas and Alex Will, are replacing Kevin and Pascal for this rest of the season. And then Brandon Martinez starts only down in 14th. Rasberg just by Sanchez. And Vauxhall Racing are waiting for their first race with Mansell and Smith. As we've got new drivers on the grid though. And we must. And and unfortunately we lost Ryan Moss and Liam Smith because they left from the spot forever. So they're updating the new date for this, and more drivers enter for this league then, guys. And hopefully these new rookie drivers will do better for this, and have this championship go along for this. So, Brazil, round 9. And Brasilia is the captaincy of Brazil in South America. Well, Amazon is the biggest forest in the world for this, and hopefully it will be not related to Brazil originally. No, is it? No, it is not for this one though. So we got a new pole sitter from Sweden, Koenigsegg Motorsports. I can't do this one for this one though, but it's gonna be a different. We got a new team on the front one of the grid though. But here we go. All 4 lights are on right now. And we got green in Brazil. And looks like the both Swedish driver made a good start there. It looks like Mega Hamilton gets past Brian Wood there, I think he is, or Benjamin Wood there. And that's moved up into 6th place. There's been a move there from Troy Butter. Actually, that's Walker taking the lead of the race though. Gasly and Troy Butter are battling out so far for that first lap of the race though. But through they go into the curves that go through now in Brazil in Sao Paulo. But it's a good start there as Fruga, Gasly and Button on Lidstrom. So Lidstrom has dropped back 5 places there for the start of the race there. And only one car leading the race right now. And Smith and Mansell having a battle in the first race for Boxer Racing in Brazil in Interlagos. It's having a good race. They're both getting a good race for this Norwich team then. So, first place it is Wallace Christ, then it's Gasly, then it's Charlie Button, and then it's Lidstrom. As Brown is in 5th, Benjamin Taylor is 6th place, and then his teammate Mega Hamilton in 7th. But what a good start there for this race here in Sao Paulo in Brazil there, as everybody keep their nice passes to go around this track though. Entering the 3rd lap now, and DRS use the best now. Well, that's a big runs there from Lidstrom there, trying to get past Charlie Bond there, but he might be catching a lot of bit so far. So I think we might need to get Gasly a lot of bits pace. He needs to get a lot of work to do, as so Charlie Bond then up there. Here he comes through up to now. He will get past his teammate Pierre Gasly though. Down into the far corner, open on DRS, and that's what the move needs to do better for this. So Charlie Button into 2nd place. He goes to now past his teammate Pierre Gasly. So our driver is doing well so far, and the British driver is in 2nd place at the moment in our team. So keeping this going delta for Charlie Button then for Mercedes. In 2nd place at the moment though. 3rd place for Pierre Gasly, as Lidstrom is in 4th place though, but it's Walquist, her teammate, is in the lead of the race though, so the Swedish team is in 1st. So Walquist leads, head of Charlie Button, and Sanchez, Thomas has discussed plus close there, as through goes Lidstrom on Pierre Gasly. That was the bar for that 3rd place spot though, so Gasly's not having none of it for this race, for this track though, for the Superstar tyres. This tyre should help them to win the race for this Mercedes though, and hopefully this race is going to be better for that. 1.4 seconds, 1.5 seconds now to get into the race leader though. Look at Charlie Button now going through this corner now. Is Lidstrom going to try and make a move on Troy Butt to take that 2nd place down and make a 1-2 for the motorsport team. He's having a go on there and takes 2nd place. Wow, this seems to be good for the fire corner there, so he's just up to 2nd place away now. So 1-2 again for the Swedish team. Troy Button and Pierre Gasly down in 3rd and 4th now, and in 5th place it is now Benjamin Taylor. I think, is it Benjamin Taylor? It's Mega Hamilton in 5th place though. And look at those closing down the Mercedes already. So this tyre not helping them very much for this first lap strategy though, and they're keeping this weight on the foot now, as Gasly doesn't want to lose any places though. But as he opening on the DRS right now, Mega Hamilton no move just yet for that. So our driver needs to be very, very careful for this track though, because the Super Sour team on the medium tyres though, most of some of them have gone a very good extra fireball tyres though. So Brown and Wood down in 7th and 8th already now, as Jack Roberts And Sanchez in P9 and P10 though. Gas is not having none of this now. He gets a pass by Mega Hamilton for 4th place though. And would it be 5th for Benjamin Taylor? Taylor's going to get past there, but don't think Gasly is not having that positive run up. Oh, both activated the DRS very quickly though. And that would an advantage for this as Mega Hamilton moves up to 3rd place away now. Head of our drive, Charlie Button. And that's where he needs to get the back foot then after that lost win in France he missed. And our teammate Benjamin will get past Charlie Button too. He does. Into 4th place he goes for that. So the tyres are maybe running up for this race for Mercedes though. This race is going out of hand for this track though. As our drive down to 5th and 6th now in this race already. So not going to start there here in Brazil on the superstar tyre for our drivers though. Okay, the first stop strategy is going to get underway right now. So first stop will be going on the way for our drivers for Mercedes though. And Button and Gasly need to really worry when they try to get this race back on course though. As they're coming out of the pit right now. Here goes Roberts. And as everybody else going through there, Button gets past Button in 10th place though. And I don't fucking believe this! Gasly's down in 13th place already. Unbelievable though. I can't believe that. Not good for that. Here in Brazil, as Gasly is down in 13th, unfortunately, guys. So yeah, not good for that though. But it's only just the first steps away now. Now then you get the push down to positive for this though. And for this race, goes very further as Fugos Claus. Oh, for God's sake, fuck it! Can't believe this. Charlie Button has some work to do so far. Down in 10th place of road so far, so he needs to try and find some chance of positives. Rosenberg is up closing the gap to just 1 second now. Going through to that first corner, getting very better to 5 car to 15. 3 to 1 now. As this race needs to go really bad for these two Mercedes drivers. As for Charlie Button P10, Gasly down in P14, and with P15 and 16 for Thomas. On the game down to positive. Okay, that's it then. I'm going to push them hard. They're going too slow for this, or this 4K gone through. Yeah. So anyway, we decided to do the update for this, guys, for the driver's fuel, and decide to push hard now to get away from these drivers and do their own strategy right. So we'll push it hard, guys, and hopefully they can stop until the end of that trade 9, I think, when they're coming for their third pit. So I think they do, and hopefully how this racing booster will do better for this. Well, Chris, stay in the lead at the moment of this Brazilian Grand Prix on lap 20 now. Benjamin Taylor in 2nd place now. Then it's Listerine 3rd by Mega Hamilton 4th. 5th is Brown. 6th is Charlie Button. And Benjamin Woods is thinking in 7th place. And Gasly, the third one, trying to get this race back on track as he's into 8th place too. Jack Roberts in 9th at the moment though. The champion leader is not having a good race so far in this race here at this track though, and hopefully how this race goes along for that though. So yeah, if this race doesn't go for these 4 drivers, well, it means we have to train them again and hopefully try to go faster than the other drivers do. As World Chris kept the lead still with just 2.1 seconds from Benjamin Taylor now in 2nd place now, and Ward chases the race after the first few laps of this race complete already for the 25% race done. So yeah, Listerine is in 3rd, Hamilton's in 4th, and Brown is in 5th place at the moment though. Very changes for the Brazilian Grand Prix with 22 drivers on the grid there, and I hope we will probably see some further retirements later on. Oh, that was a good boost of overtaking for that for Benjamin Wood after the DRS coming up right now, and he's just overtaken 6th place from Button there, but then brought to the position back from Benjamin Wood though. He won't try to keep it, as now Benjamin Wood won't try to keep his line of safety on that boost he had so far, but meanwhile, Gasly's been overtaken by Jack Roberts, and that when Gasly doesn't want this race to keep going well for him, and he needs to try and get there as Champions League moves up into 8th place right now. So Gasly having trouble for this race track though. Oh, this is too tough for these drivers around this second pursuit then. So is he making a turn on the DRS though? He does so. He had a boost at the last lap though, so he gets past it nice and easy on this lap though for 6th place. And down in 7th place we go now. So this is not very good for this race here at Brazil for the race in Interlagos. Megan Hamilton is closing down on Lidstrom now. The Super Sour team is all proud for her, and he sees her teammate says the fastest lap so far, 1 minute 14 at the moment though, as Taylor takes the lead of the race from Walquist, as Benjamin Taylor carries the lead right now, but Walquist is trying to take that 3rd place though, as Megan Hamilton is in 2nd place right now, because I think Walquist has just come into pits for a different effect and pit stop there and gone to the soft tyres, so he's rejoined the race in 4th place at the moment though. Hope wants to try to keep the Swedish team to get some first points this year, and so the other team for Stan Carter, who's also want to get his first points this year so far here in this track in Brazil then. So Pierre Gasly only in 9th place at the moment so far. Here it is Interlagos circuit though. And Brandon Martinez closing the gap down to him though. And it's only just 1 second now. Has Martinez coming to pits, and he's just stayed out there for a moment then. Well, meanwhile Charlie Bottas is in 7th place now because Ben Wood got past him as well. So that moves Charlie Bottas down in 7th place too. Well, actually, he got past him the last few laps ago. And a 1 minute 30.86 for Benjamin Taylor, as he's had the fastest lap so far indeed here in Brazil. Benjamin Taylor is in the lead at the Hamilton, Lidstrom in 3rd, and then Walquist, her teammate, in 4th place in the moment though. Luckily, having his best shot to try and win this race here in Brazil. Brown's in 5th on Dead Racing for their first points of the season for this. So we tried Bottas in 7th place, Jack Roberts in 8th, 9th for Pierre Gasly, and Martinez down in P10 at the moment. Actually, he's closing the gap to Pierre Gasly now for that 9th place spot though. And they only got 10 races of fuel left now for this one though, so hopefully they'll go so far the raid then. So it's Benjamin Martinez going to make a move for 9th place then on Gasly. Well, he did the same a lot of times then, he just lost it there, as here comes Martinez, gets past Pierre Gasly and moves up into 9th spot though. Gasly dropped down to 10th place already so far, and that's where his race is not doing well. So Benjamin Taylor, the race is just coming to the pits right now, and now his race is going much worse for this, and Lidstrom now takes the lead of the race. That's Hamilton also coming to pits too. Benjamin Taylor will join the race in 2nd place ahead of Walquist. Is that Walquist top of the race gone for him? He's using a lot of boost right, catch up to Benjamin Taylor though, but it's to kind of try to get the back of him so far. He's closing down to get some DRS range then, as he goes around the track itself. So yeah, doing better for this race for Walquist there, closing on Benjamin Taylor for 2nd place though, and he can't get close to her just yet, as that means Benjamin Taylor now leads the race here at Sao Paulo. And the Walquist at the fastest lap ahead of Megan Hamilton now in 3rd place now, and Super Sour have got a good extra advantage from starting on the 4th one on the grid, and hopefully want to try to take a 1-2 with Benjamin Taylor now leads the race ahead of Walquist, and Megan Hamilton is now in 3rd place for Super Sour. What race having today here in Brazil for this Super Sour team? So Charlie Bottom running P6 at the moment though, but I think he will rejoin the race in 7th place though, as he will come out to pits right now. So into the pit he comes into now. A lot of good 24 laps on those soft tyres though, and he got for another set of those tyres though. Pierre Gasly is in the pits right now. Through goes Wood into 7th place though. Really good move there for that one though, as Charlie Boyle was in 7th place though, as Jack Roberts in 8th place. Pierre Gasly 9th. At the moment gets out of it the Brandon Martinez. And Martinez made the 120 call then, so I'm not sure for that. And this race is not doing plan after the last race in Germany didn't go to plan for this. For Charlie Boyle, he just 7% left of the car left. And for this race though, it's running that for him for this race here at this circuit itself. And round the last corner he goes into now, and he's still got a long way to go to try and get through this race along his way. Gets past the back markers there. Not enough for this. Running down P7. That's will be extra 7. That'll be extra 6 points for that. And Gasly will get 2 points for this. This finishes so far. But unfortunately, Luffy Evans and Martinez closing out the gap to Gasly though. And they were on the soft tyres right now. The yellow were soft tyres indeed. And they keep going this way. Well, just a couple more laps left in this race to go here at South Point in Interlagos Brazil. As the Foxconn team are just coming to the pit and made them out of the pits right now. And they're weighing down in 17-18 in their first race in this season, guys. But what will happen then after that when it finish in 17-18, I think. This has been a good race for Benjamin Taylor and for Megan Hamilton. From the 4th run, they both now lead the race though. Benjamin Taylor leads for Megan Hamilton in 2nd place though for Super Sour. Liz in 3rd and Walker P4. Then it's Brown and Wood 5th and 6th. Then it's Charlie Button, Jack Roberts in 8th. Pierre Gasly in 9th. But Martinez is closing him down in 10th place now. And now we want to make the move for 9th place though. Up the head towards turn 14 right now. And this is where the DRS will be open for Martinez to get past. Overtakes Gasly from 9th. And there he goes. Very good move there to move into the 9th place. Gasly down in 10th place though. And Litvins, I don't think he will not cut Gasly up, unfortunately. So I think he will have a bit. He should be fine for 11th place from wide then. So a good lap there from Martinez and 1:15 there. So that's a good one for that. But Charlie Boyd only 7th place in the moment though. He's just 5 seconds from Jack Roberts though. And his race is not doing better as it should be in Germany, where it had the good performances, had a good podium in the last week in Germany though. But boy, there will be no podium here in Brazil for that, for Charlie. So let's take a look at the sector times then. So who's gone fast in the first sector though? Let's take a look. It's let's take a look at the sector times though. So the first sector was set by Jack Roberts. Second sector was Liz Strum and Benjamin Taylor at the far sector though. And the fast lap so far is Mega Hamilton 1:13.27 down. And the tyres they used the last lap was over 2 strokes already now. And hopefully both Benjamin Taylor and Mega Hamilton will hopefully get the car to get to the end of the race and win this race though. And this race is going much better for these tyres along the race for these tries though. It's only just 1.25 seconds between Charlie Boyd and through goes Jack Roberts. Has he got past Charlie Boyd already? He gets past. Well done for that for the championship lead though. Jack Roberts up into 7th place. As for Charlie Button down in 8th place already so far. And Gasly only P10 at the moment though. This is not a good day here in Brazil for our team then. Gasly just winning P8 at the moment though. As Livia gets past up. But he hasn't done a pistol just yet though. But that'll be fine for Mercedes to try and get past her later on though. Oh fuck you woman. I hate her very much. Oh that is not good news for this team for Aston Martin though. So now he's had to race unfortunately. And it's soon as going to join him though. Oh he's slowing down. That is game over for Aston Martin though. After scoring some points from the last race though, they're out in this race in Brazil. Right, Charlie Boyd is heading towards his 5 pit stop down. Will be the superstar tyre for the end of the race though. This is not be a good day for us for Brazil. God, I might need to try my driving for the next race. Will be Albert Park Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix though. And now we've got our new engineer Thomas Walker. That'll be his home Grand Prix there. So we have a new engineer in our new staff team in order to get this car positive fast for this. For Charlie Boyd though, he's hopefully getting a good finish in this race though. But we're able to finish the race maybe 9th place in the points though. Hope so for that. So into pits goes Charlie Button, keeping his car okay then. And I will leave Gasly to battle with Roberts there, and he's coming to pit so far, so that will really drop Roberts to move into 6th place though, or 7th place actually though. He does start to get into 7th place right now, as Charlie Boyd will rejoin the race in P9 now. And Gasly has still got that 10th place spot from Livians. So Livians is not in the point unfortunately though, so that Gasly now into 10th place back onto now, and now they're on the superstar time right now. As Taylor set a new fossil up in the race right now, 1:30.08, so that's a good new fossil up for Benjamin Taylor there, here in Brazil. And Charlie Budd's got past Jack Roberts already now, so that's a good move there to get past. But Jack Roberts won't hold that Brazilian long for this, as he's batting on for that race though, and keeping near 7th place at the moment though. We get a lot of fastest up for this. A 1:12.74 for Mega Hamilton. Wow. Superstar having a good dominated race from this. The team from Czech Republic is going to win this Brazilian Grand Prix for the first one too, after they missed it out the win for Mega Hamilton in France to win for Charlie Bunder. But this time in Brazil, they're going to make history here. Well, that was a bit off-stretchy because both Benjamin Taylor and Mega Hamilton just come into the pit already, so only just 3 laps to go for this race. Can they get past Lidstrom to get into the 1-2? We're going to find out here, as is Lidstrom heading towards victory here, or will it be Benjamin Taylor? He's not close to that on that penultimate lap of the race though, but it seems Lidstrom has the pace at the moment though. This is the final lap of this race here at Sao Paulo. Lidstrom versus Taylor. Which one will win in the Principality of Interlagos? As Mansell went out a few. Oh, that's disappointing for him. Brown's 5th, Benjamin was 6th by the end of the race though. But Lidstrom is going to win his first ever race here in IGP Manager, and the man who wins in Brazil. Wow. What a good, excellent end to the race here in Brazil. 2nd place went to Benjamin Taylor. 3rd for World Quiz, Mega Hamilton. 4, Brian 5th, and his 6th gone to Benjamin Wood. Our drivers Charlie Bolin finished 7th, Pierre Gasly P8 he finishes, so good points for there. So what a good win there for Lidstrom as Conkenny Motorsport won after another tragedy, because Superstar had a good 2nd place and 3rd place race there, but unfortunately they couldn't have the win there, but unfortunately they only finished in 2nd and 4th, but good excellent valuable points for those. So it is Emily Lidstrom who won the race ahead of Taylor. They dominated after the start of the race though. Benjamin Taylor's 2nd place, only just 1 second from the leader though. Walquist 3rd, had the Mega Hamilton 4th. Brown finished an excellent 5th head of Benjamin Wood. Charlie Boniface had the Pierre Gasly in 8th. There's Jack Roberts in 9th, and Livians got the last point for Benjamin Martis, who failed to get any points unfortunately. Well, Jack Roberts still comfortably in the leader champion with 119 points at the moment though. But the other guys are in just 4 points now from Sanchez. Charlie Boy's now in just 10 points behind Jack Roberts, championship leader though. Brandon Martis is in 4th, and Gasly is in 6th place away so far. Won the team championship though. Highway Rays are still leading by just now 80 points to gap here from Steve Emmett. We'll stay in 3rd at the moment though, with Sid Espio getting good extra points there for that race, head of Nathan Andrews there for 5th. John Callahan gets his first points of the season, so is soon Carter. Then over to Anthony and said Kedley there. Warren Mesker hasn't scored just yet on either. The Factor did finish their first ever race in Brazil. Well done to them. I can't believe I'm so sorry for that guy, but I thought we didn't get any points for that race, but we did get some points for that race in Brazil then. Hopefully next time we'll be going to Melbourne, Australia for the Australian Grand Prix at Albert Park. And hopefully how this one goes for this. But guys, I hope we'll have another chance for this to see how next race tomorrow will do better for this. But guys, hope you enjoyed Brazil guys, and I'll see you next time for Australia. Goodbye.